Hello everybody and welcome back to another Magic Arena draft where we are revisiting Lorwyn Eclipsed while we are still a few days away from the next set, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But for the time being, let's play some more Lorwyn, as I haven't done too many of those anyway, so it'll be good to kind of jump back in and try and revisit this and relearn some of the mechanics. But anyway, let's have a look at our pack one, pick one. Our rare is a Winnowing. Not sure if I really want to first pick Winnowing. I might just want to take a Pyric Strike or even an Omni Changeling. Yeah, I don't think anything else really is screaming out to me. Again, I guess I could look at elves, but I think I might just take a Pyric Strike. That's a pretty versatile card. What do we got now? We've got a Figure of Fable and a Pestering Wellguard, Flocking Imposter. Guess I can maybe take a 1-drop and go more Kithkin, or could do elves, but I don't think there's any reason to go elves. I guess the Fable is an okay 1-drop, doesn't necessarily have to be for Kithkins. What else is there? Honestly, not really much going on. I guess there's the Wellguard for the Convoke stuff, but I guess I'll just take a nice 1-drop. So maybe this was a 2 rare pack, possibly, into a Klatchen Festival. That's, I guess, an okay one for the Kithkin, though. What's the other white? Is it an uncommon also an enchantment which is more matters, which is the give X plus X? Like that one's probably better than the Klatchkin Festival or the Klachan Festival. Though I guess it's a nice mana sink if the board state kind of gets bunged up. Illusion Spinners, as I suppose, is another one, but maybe we can push the Kithkin, the green-white Kithkins. What have we got now? Possibly a keep out might be something. Or the Burden Stoneback, I guess, is an okay 2-drop. Though I guess, is that better than the Timid Shield Bearer? I guess Timid Shield Bearer is, again, is okay for going wide still, especially with the Klatchen Festival. I don't think I would want the keep out. I think maybe the Pyric Strike is probably a little bit better, though. Pyric Strike only hitting 3-drop or more. I guess I'm just going to stick with the Kithkin for the time being. Okay, yeah, I think white seems open now. It's a nice blossoming defense, which would have been okay, though. Don't really have anything crazy to protect it. Again, I might take just the removal spell. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to be green and white, but is more in line with what I'm trying to do. Okay, so we've got a Burden Stoneback, another one, or blue, though I don't think white blue is really a thing. I guess I'll just take another 2-drop. The Tweez could be something else. Like maybe I could splash some red for some removal. And I guess the Burden Stoneback kind of works with the Pyric Strike, so I guess I'll just take the first Burden Stoneback. Okay, we've got a Prismatic Undercurrents Kindle, but I don't think I'm really pushing elementals. I guess actually Mist Meadow Council is probably a nice one, because you hope that you're going to be casting it for less than 5, and it's a redraw. Morn Song Area, or a Crib Swap. It's probably better than anything else in the pack. Like, so far it's not too bad. I think I'd want some more 2-drops or just more Kithkin overall. So I've only got 3. Into a Wary Farmer, so that's a pretty good 3-drop. So yeah, I think green and white probably open. I guess a 3-1 with Surveil is fine. Nothing else in that pack anyway. No, I guess that's an easy cut later on. Changeling is actually quite a nice pickup. And a Tend the Sprigs. Yeah, maybe, I'm not too sure about the Tend the Sprigs. Oh, nice. And a Crossroads Watcher. Okay, so we've got another Fable, figure of Fable. And the other rare is a Shadow Urchin. Well, what else have we got? There's a Mist Meadow Cancel for on the wheel. Maybe another Shield Bearer will be possible. Another one, even just an Evolving Wilds maybe, but second figure of Fable is pretty good. So yeah, nothing too much actually in that pack. The wheel, I guess the only one is the Council. Again, the Shield Bearer is my wheel, but it seems like for a Gathering Stone, that's a pretty good one now. Gallant Foul Knight would be the other one that I would want to take, or even the Wary Farmer. I think, seeing as we're definitely pushing the Kithkin, the Gathering Stone's definitely going to be something I want to play. Bristlebane Battler's a nice 2-drop now. And that's pretty much it. So that's like is that like the 3rd Timid Shieldbreaker now? There's been like one in every pack so far, so maybe we'll get another Shield Bearer. That is not the most exciting 2-drop compared to the Battler. So yeah, it's looking pretty damn good, honestly, this Kithkin deck. So yeah, looking for the enchantment, which gives +X/+X. And I guess the Kithkins that look at the top X of your card. Is it the top 4 of your library to reveal a land and a Kithkin? That'd be quite a nice one. Or the Kithkin Champion. But that's a rare, I believe. Okay, Dundoolin. And probably nothing else. Like the Dundoolin, even though it's not, well, as a Kithkin, I say, even if it wasn't, I think that would still be worth playing. Reluctant Dawn Guard could be another one. Or in the Farrier would be an okay. So yes, actually quite a lot in that pack. So I might be able to wheel a couple, as in 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even the Urdu might wheel. So it's actually quite a lot of cards in there which might wheel into a Crossroads Watcher or a 1-drop. What's my 3-drop like? Oh, why have I got that? Why did it give me that instead of the Dundoolin? That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, well, might want another Crossroads Watcher, or another 1-drop. I think I'll take a 1-drop. So, what is going on? Why is that not showing? Is there a bit of an issue? Have I got a bug going on here now? Okay, Thought Dwarf Lieutenant's a pretty good one now. And Spiral for some removal, or Eclipsed Realm. Guess I'll take some removal. So I'm not sure what's going on with some of my picks. So they didn't take the Dundulan and then didn't pick my other 1-drop. Well, hopefully that won't cause me to lose because of missing them. Guess I'll take the Gallant Foul Knight now. Well, that Dundulan's probably not going to wheel, unfortunately. I think it would have been that pack, wasn't it? Or was it the next pack? I can't remember now, actually. I might want to just take a Wickamore now, or just stick with the Kithkin. I guess I'll just stick with my Kithkins. Don't need, I guess, the colour fix, and honestly I don't want a Luminosk or another Mist Meadow Council. So yeah, it doesn't look like I'm getting the Dundulan, unfortunately. So, Wary Farm and Lovely, that's another nice pickup there. Might not need this in Formant now. And I can probably get away with 16 lands. Eclipse Realm might be something to take. If I play that, sure. And a Farrier or the Reluctant Dawnguard. Might take another 2-drop. And a Crossroads Watcher. Harmonized Crescendo or a Bane, Kinsbane Aspirant. That's definitely the good 1-drop to have. What else have we got in here? Honestly, not anything else that I would really want to be playing in here. Yeah, nothing too crazy in that pack, actually. So, don't think I want 2 of these Watchers. So just take a nice 1-drop into another Thought Weft Lieutenant. And again, nothing really else in that pack. Actually, I guess Bridget's Command would be quite a nice pickup if we get that. And Bark of Doran, no, I don't think so. Gold Meadow Nomad, I don't think so. I guess maybe a big 5/6, but doesn't seem that great. So I think I would take it anyway instead of the Nomad, because my 1-drops are pretty good. I don't think I would play that. Crib Swap, Bristlebane Outrider is probably actually a nice way of getting some damage through. That might be quite a nice 4-drop to have. And nothing else again, I don't think. So I might not need the Stoneback now either. Reaping Willow being triple white might be a bit of a stretch. So my creature count is 17. Do I want this? I might take that as a sideboard just in case I need some combat tricks. Don't think I'll be any of these. Prismatic Undercurrents is probably, again, not really what I'm looking to do. Okay, I might take an appeal to Airdo, just because I might need some combat tricks as I don't have really much removed. So I got 1, 2, 3, that's fine. I don't think I'm going to run a second foul night, so I'll just maybe take a rare, rare drafting, and Farrier, don't think I'm going to play either. So yeah, this is probably looking at the deck. So a little bit unfortunate that I missed, well, it just for some reason didn't give me the Dundulin, even though it was selected and dragged across, but not going to complain just for the sake of that. So I guess this is pretty much it. All I'm thinking of doing. Maybe I need to have a second Gallant Foul Knight. Did I get the second one or did I pass that one? I did pass it. So maybe I should have taken the second Foul Knight as a way to like build up the board and then just do a big swing. But then maybe just going wide might be good enough. So actually the Winnowing might have actually been pretty good in this deck. Though I think at the time the Pyrrhic Strike was more attractive. And I think this is basically the deck. Again, the Mismeloed Councils I think I could probably cast for like 4, well you want to cast for no, I mean 4 mana would be good, 3 mana is probably great. And with the curve being pretty low, I think I can get there. So I think I'll keep at least a couple of the councils. But I want to have a Gilt Leaf Embrace as a protection and a way to get some trample in. But what would I remove? Because it's definitely... actually... Is that better than the Urdu? Because I've definitely got the kind of go wide strategy. I've got removal, removal, removal. So actually maybe I don't need the appeal and I could then run either another creature or some protection. And I think, so my curve is pretty low, 3, so I'm definitely running 16 lands. So maybe I could run the big 5/6, but I think I might want to just run an Embrace. Again, has some protection. Or just a random 2-drop. I suppose that Urdu is fine, but I'm not a massive fan of that. Though I guess I'm going wide, so maybe it's okay. Or just another Kithkin 2-drop. I think I might just run another 2-drop even though it's a pretty filler. So then just run that land and... what is my green less? About the same actually. So maybe I don't need the Eclipsed Realm, but I guess it's okay. Guess my white seems to be a bit more important. So if I go like that, then just ship it like that, I think. Okay, so it's a green-white Kithkin deck. Unfortunately missed a couple of cards, but anyway, let's see if we can get a few wins with this, and hoping to at least level up the Fable a couple of times. So let's head on to game 1 and see how the deck does. Okay, here we are for our first game and our green-white Kithkin deck. Okay, so I am on the draw with an okay curve, a couple of 2 drops and a couple of 4 drops. Maybe I can get a 1 drop on the draw. No. Okay, so I guess I might want to Farrier or... oh, looks like it's a mirror match. Okay, so I'm happy to trade away the Farrier instead of my own lieutenant. So let's see what I want to do. Trust Arena to give me a mirror match, though the opponent has got a very, very good curve here. So maybe just want to spiral, or I guess I can do 2/2 drops next turn, so... and I'm happy to trade their 2/1/1s for 2/2. Thought-Weft Imbuer. And whenever creature attacks alone and yeah, that would have been a good one. Well, does it give trample as well, or is it just this which has got trample? Gains trample. Okay, well I'm gonna have to do this now. And get my own lieutenant down. Doesn't do much because the imbuer just blocks it. Now I might need to exile this because they could have some exile of their own. Oh, this gives trample as well, does it? I'm so confused. Oh, there's a that, isn't it? Honestly, I don't think I can actually win this game, so I think I'm just going to have to scrap that up. So yeah, I think them just being on the draw might have been what won it. So yeah, I think that was probably literally just a play versus draw situation. And I guess them having that other one that gave plus X plus X, I don't think I was really going to be winning that. Well, hopefully we don't play any other games quite like that, or at least if we do have a mirror match, the opponent doesn't go so hard, but I think they got particularly lucky. But yeah, trust Arena to mirror match on game 1. So hopefully in game 2 we can actually play a proper game. So on the draw again, turn 1, and some 3 drops and some removal. So you probably needed the crib swap actually instead of the other. Then maybe actually I should probably have... yeah, maybe my punt was actually not blighting the lieutenant on the same turn that I played it. So 2/1. Okay. Let's see if they want to block. I'll just play a battler on turn 2, which is pretty good. So I guess the collection enchantment, which would be good, get a couple of 1/1s and 2 counters off. So it's 1 and then 3, sure. Cinder Strike, yep. Against them, I think I'm trying to level up as quickly as possible. So maybe they might have a hard time. I guess they could have Blossom Bind. For it. Or this another Cinder Strike, maybe. Feed, sure. I think I'll get the farmer down just so I can start surveilling. So I need maybe another land or something else. Wickmore I'm not too fussed about. green. Okay, so just for Vivid? It is for Vivid. Yeah. A little bit unfortunate. Guess I can changeling the Wickamore. That might stop them from having so many coloured Vivid colours. Into nothing. Well, it would be nice to not draw any more lands now. To ban, yep. I think I'm just going to do this now. It's still attacking, sure. Well, with the trample, that's pretty good, so... And I think I'm happy to trade away 1-2 for a 1-1 if they want to double block. Well, I missed a point of damage there. That's a little bit unfortunate. So I should be on 6. And it was enough anyway. So I guess them having the removal at the start was a little bit worrying, but maybe they used it a bit too quickly, but understandable. Anyways, let's just go on to the next one. Opponent goes first. Got a 2-drop. This hand. So turn 2 lands. I would reduce it by 1. But maybe having the Pyrrhic Strike is good enough. I think this is probably wrong, but I'm gonna keep it. But I've got so many 1s and 2s that I think it's worth. Okay, 4-drop, okay. And a figure, another mirror match or not. Okay, so elves, and they've just got a Fable, so maybe they just don't have enough green to be able to level up too quickly. A Virulent Emissary, yep. Do I want to trade a 2-2? I guess not. So I'm just going to take 4. Liminal Hold. So do I want to trade the Death Touch now for 2-2? Again, I don't think so. I might be liminal holding the Fable, which they might just level up instead of casting anything. Sure. But they don't attack. Okay. So this is how many? 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not quite there. Guess I can draw first. Just the land. So I might have to liminal hold the figure next turn because now we got to fight, is it? Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. Because in case, so if they draw land next turn, I'm not going to be able to do anything to the Fable, so I need to Vimnor hold now. Though actually they might even have a Blossoming Defense in hand. The way that's holding priority. And if they do, it's probably GG's. Though if they're taking this long, I'm assuming not. Though they must have something as its holding priority. Though I can't quite think of what other green instance there would be outside of Blossoming Defense. Unless the opponent is disconnected, which I hope not, because that would be quite unfortunate. But by the looks of it, it's timed out anyway. And if they've timed out, I don't know if they can block now. So again, it's a little bit unfortunate, but that is the game as it plays. Okay, so what do I want to do next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess Shield Bearer and another Lifelinker, sure. So I might just want to Gallant Foul Knight. Okay, I'm happy to just take one here, that's fine. Yeah, drawing another land there is not great. I guess I can Pyrrhic Strike the Pitiless Fists if they attack with it. So maybe I just Timid Shield Bearer. This is 5 mana. Guess they'll just chump maybe, or just take it, sure. So I guess I'm going to try and draw Thoughtwef Lieutenant, or my own figure would be good. I guess even if it was a Mist Meadow Council for a redraw. So this is 5 mana, so that can pump quite a bit, though the Emissary is a little bit awkward being there with Death Touch. Yeah, my removal was not great, was it? I guess what I'm looking for is the passivism for the Emissary. Green, black. Like at the moment, it doesn't seem too bad for what they've drawn. Okay, they're gonna Blight Rot me, sure. And they're attacking with Orwell. They've clearly got something, so... Or not, okay. I could have, is it Unbury, the 2-mana return creature. I guess I don't think I'm playing around that anyway. Not sure what the opponent is trying to do. Maybe it's like an intimidation tactic. I don't need a timer because I'm that good. I don't know, whatever it might be. But again, looks like it might just be passing, and if so, I guess I get a free attack. So I guess the Farrier, the Foul Knight attack. Weary Farmer. That's an okay one. Foul Knight. And attack for... Guess actually I might keep this Shield Bearer back now to trade. Though I guess the Foul Knight can block the Informant pretty well. I guess I'm still okay taking a couple of hits from the Emissary. So yeah, maybe actually I should have just attacked with the Shield Bearer. And actually I should probably play my lands because of the Shield Bearer, honestly. I was a little bit concerned about discard. But I can't actually really remember what there is in terms of discard. Obviously there's the, was it 2 mana, give a creature -2/-2 and look at an opponent's hand, but that one wasn't too worried about because of the Pyrrhic Strike being instant, so yeah, I probably should have just played the land. In case I did ever get up to like 10 mana. And I don't think I'm going to Pyrrhic Strike at end of turn, just in case I need to use it for a larger elf creature. And the timer ran out, so not quite sure exactly what was going on there. The opponent seemed to be there, though I guess maybe there was in a bit of a dodgy issue with connection, as it was a few times, but a little bit disappointing. Would have been interesting to have continued that game, as I think it would have been either of ours. But anyway, let's head on into the next one. Alright, here we are for our 4th game, and see if we're on the play, or we are first, and I have a turn 1, turn 2, a couple of 2 drops, so yeah, I think this is a keep. Obviously the Eclipsed will be used for Kithkin, so looking for at least a couple of extra lands, but I think this is worth a keep. For sure. So do I want to do Kithkin? I guess I'll still name Kithkin. Behold. And I'll probably end up doing the Bristlebane Battler on turn 2 anyway, so I'll just show them that one. With Ward 2 being pretty hard to deal with this early on. So 3-2 on turn 2 is pretty good. So yeah, looking for land for the farmer. Okay, not quite, so it's just going to have to be another one of these. God, they might have the instant flash 2/2, so I think I'd rather keep the Battler alive for at least another turn, just in case. The Lamenter, sure. That's a little bit unfortunate. So the question is, do I want to give... I guess it doesn't really matter which one. So I'll give this one. Sure. Still looking for that land. So I can give the battler, it's going to be a 4-4. If I draw a land, it'd be a 5-5. So they played a land, so maybe they're thinking of not drawing, because I would assume you'd want to draw first, but then maybe they don't actually have any tap lands, so they're not too fussed. I think you'd usually want to draw before playing a land. And they keep out, sure. A land, okay, brilliant. Okay, now I can make this be a 5-5 and do not want to attack with a 3-2. And then crib swap might be good enough depending on what they play. So if they play like a 5-drop, then I can crib swap. Though that is Ward 2, so Ward 2 is pretty good, I think, in this situation. Again, they can still have some removal for it. Though, like a crib swap would, I guess I would be able to still attack with everything, because I would have to jump the farmer. Yeah, so then 1 mana. Gathering Stone, well, I think I still do this. And it just gives, yes, it doesn't give trample. So they have to block at least one of these. Yeah. Go to 1. And a Shore Lurker Surveil. And another 2-drop. Fable. Not Fable. Swing it out. Like, again, if they've got 1 remove, yeah. A little bit too aggressive and too quick off the mark, I think, for them. But getting stuck on 3 lands actually wasn't too bad. I was eventually able to cast everything again. 1 land would have been nice just to have gotten like this, the Gathering Stone, but thankfully I was able to cast everything that I drew. Oh, that's all right. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, I am first with a turn 2 and 3 play. So this is probably, so it's 2 2s and a 3, but again, it's still worth a keep, I would say. So I guess I could get the Shield Bearer down, as I think I've got a couple of them before the Farrier into a Trapper, so Merfolk by the looks of things. And drawing another land that's not great. Sure, I'll take a 2, it's fine. Into a 1-3. Oh yeah, another land that's not great. I guess I'll attack, see if they block. There we go, because if I'd played the farmer now, they wouldn't have maybe possibly, so This is going for 2 damage at least. To a prideful feastling. Sure, take your 1. And another farrier. Having only 1 green is a little bit awkward. Oh, Gathering Stone's brilliant. Not a green source, but absolutely going to be keeping the Gathering Stone there now. Okay, so they don't have double blue, so I guess the Gathering Stone, so I could maybe give the Shield Breaker. Clearly got something, but we'll just play the Gathering Stone. And, oh, Kithkin. And we reveal what? Crib Swap, so that's some removal for next turn. And they could have attacking creature, so I'm okay for the Shield Bearer, sure. And again, I guess they could still have... Okay, they've got a Deep Wave Navigator. Yep. That's a bit of a combo going on there, so I might be taking a bit of damage next turn now. Yep. That's a little bit unfortunate. Solitude, I think it's worth keeping. And honestly, I might have to put it on the Scoundrel. I think I'm going to put this on the Scoundrel. To a personify. Do I want to crib swap? Sure. Though I'm not looking too great. Yeah, probably should have just let them flicker, but the unblockable was... Oh, they're just going to push damage by the looks of things. Well, I'll have to block, so... Do it like this, take 3. If I block there as well... Then I'm not, so like if I do this, I'm just dead to that anyway, aren't I? So am I just trading away everything? I guess so. That doesn't really do much here, but I guess it's a free card anyway. But yeah, looks like I'm just dying to this Percher in a couple of turns. So I think I literally got rid of basically all of my removal. I guess I can get... Okay, yeah, now I'm definitely dead. That's a little bit unfortunate, I think. Them having that deep way navigator to tap down everything and then hitting me back with a big old swing's probably what did it. But then I guess I also maybe didn't need to use the removal on the navigator, but kind of felt like the navigator was just going to be killing me in a couple of turns, so don't think I was probably really winning that regardless. A little bit unfortunate there, but anyway, let's just go on to the next one. So looking for at least one more win for entry feedback. It'll be a little disappointing if I didn't get another one. 2/2 drops and a pacifism. Wow. And 3 lands. Not great, honestly, but being on the draw, I think I just seem to keep quite a lot of these hands where just 4 lands and, well, at least I can cast everything at least, so shouldn't complain too much. Okay, a nice 1-drop there, actually. So maybe I can get a bit more aggressive, or I'm aggressive enough that I can get some hits in. So what we against blue? What is the question? Blue, red, so elemental stuff and a spikeling. Again, I think it's fine to just trade away my 3/2 for a 2/1. So if they're playing that, they might have like some vivid cards. Korath Mystic, sure. Okay, so the next turn I can Outrider. Shadow Urchin. So yeah, definitely some 5-colour soup going on here. Can actually blight onto that, so maybe I just want to play another shield bearer. So if they want to blight, they have to do it onto the urchin itself. Well, spells now, that's a little bit unfortunate. Yep, take the 2. Into nothing. Gleamer Might. I guess I'll let them go to blocks. Sure. Doesn't look too promising, unfortunately. Again, I haven't drawn too many of my lower curve creatures, and yeah. And this Gleamer Might's probably going to do quite a bit of damage to me also. They got a, what's it called? Is it 5 mana, exile a creature, disruptor of currents. Sure, so I'm going to take 6 this turn? Sure. Alright, well, do your worst, but not much else I can do about it, unfortunately, if they do. They could have Tweeze, which would be a little unfortunate, but Seer, sure. So no matter what I was going to be blocking, that was going to kill me. So I can't... So I still have to maybe liminal hold. Oh, they got to the counter. So yeah, if they've got a counter, then they've won, because the 2/1/1s are just terrible against the Trampler, so maybe I should have actually blocked the Trampler with my Outrider. Yeah, that'll do it, unfortunately. Ugh, that's really unfortunate, that was. See, looked like it was going to be a pretty good deck right at the start of the draft, but I guess my creatures were just not powerful enough to go up against the other decks. Though I ended up drawing quite a high curve, I think, based on what I had, and yeah, I think I just got a little bit unfortunate with the deck. But anyway, that's the green-white Kithkin deck. Thank you again for watching, and see you in the next one.